Hey, people, how y'all doing? It is Tuesday night. Time is 9. Well, should have been 9 p.m., but it's 9:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not the regular host, but the host could be here if some emergency situation came up. So I'm taking over Anzo. This is the Chaos List. Welcome to the show. How y'all doing, fellas?
What's going on, Danny? How you
Doing
doing?
good.
Good.
I can't complain. Before we get started, I'm gonna go around the room. Everybody introduce themselves and tell the people where they can find them, and then we'll get into the show. First, we're gonna start off with Sith Lord 3827, Mr. JJ. How you doing, sir? Tell the people where they can find you.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JJ. I'm a little bit everywhere. I pop in on streams from here and there, but also do some stuff on my own channel. I normally do a live stream on Sunday nights, but that's going to change because our dear friend Han Star is going to be moving back to Sunday night. So I got to find me a new night to play on. So, um, but that's okay. That ain't going to be hard to do. But yeah, and you can check me out right here on Twitter at SithLord3827. Uh, Sometimes I put stuff out there, sometimes I don't. Come check it out. Thanks for having me, guys. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Always.
Not a problem. And next, we're gonna go with Mr. Ninja 243. How you doing,
All
sir?
right. Good. Hello there, everyone. I am Nindroid243. I am usually on the chat to many people's streams. I'm a good follower, and you can check me out on my own YouTube channel, Nindroid243, where we do stuff relating to Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and tributes and rewrite videos and more. Also, you can find me on Twitter at Nindroid243.
Indeed.
Good deal. Good deal. And next, Mr. Aiden O'Neill. How you doing, sir? Aiden, can you hear us?
Good. How you doing? Uh, uh,
All right.
yeah, I can hear you.
Hmm?
You can't hear me?
Now we can. Go ahead and tell people where they can
You guys
find you
can't
at,
hear me?
sir.
Yeah, we
Yes,
can.
we can
Yep,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
There's just a bit of a
Um,
delay.
Okay, you can find me on this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have a link for that.
Yeah, you seem to be going out, bro. I don't know what the deal is with your phone, but just trying to see if you can pop in and talk when you can. Chris,
Yep,
tell
that's
these
me.
good people where they can find you at, sir.
Yeah, I'm Chris Knight. The Real Review 3000 is my channel, along with Chaos Central, which we're doing this simulcast on. I
My
think I don't know because
We are.
being we are. Okay, I know this was a last second thing, so I wasn't sure if it was set up right like that. But yeah, you can find me over there. I just passed 3,000 subscribers. Set a new subscriber goal today to 5,000. I'm wanting to get there by the first of the year, so I can have this big hoopla of a party on New Year's Eve. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, if you guys can help me out, if you're not already subscribed, please do me a favor. Go over there to the Real Review 3000. Subscribe. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I have a Patreon page. I got a lot of stuff. So I do a bunch of different things. So guys, just go over there, check out the channel. I kind of got it all broke down by a playlist, so it makes it a little easier to find stuff. So yeah, and Danny, as always, it's good to stream with you. We just got off of a 2.5, 3 hour stream.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be that long.
No, I didn't either, but I kind of started
I
seeing
had
it get
fun.
like that.
Yep, I had fun.
Yep.
His name was Shadow Hunter.
Yep.
Yeah, check him out, man. He's over, I think, in Great Britain somewhere in one of those countries.
Mm-hmm.
Great,
And
nice young man. We did a top 10 movies of all time, our favorite movies. We had a good time. What was your number one,
my
Chris?
number one was Empire Strikes Back. And again,
What
it could change, but
what was John's and his?
John's was Terminator 2, which I don't disagree with, and then Shadow's number one was Dark Knight,
Okay.
which that was like, wow, that's cool. And if you guys watch it, guys, there's 38 suggestions that did not get repeated. Only the Dark Knight and Empire Strikes Back got repeated once.
That's awesome that you guys didn't repeat none of that stuff.
38 films. Go watch that. 38 films. That's your homework for the next week. When you come back next week, we expect a full report on all 38 films, and we expect it in outline form. So just make sure you do that.
Cool. Yeah. No, I'll make sure and get to that in my next lifetime.
Yep, I figured as
I'll
much.
do it.
Yeah.
I saw a little bit of it.
Yeah, for some reason you couldn't see his chat. I don't his live chat. I don't know why. I think
Yeah,
he
you had
had
to pull it
Kyle
out.
sitting on there or whatever. I think he's kind of starting, but we all been through there before. Don't quite know.
Yeah, no. It was a great stream. I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, very nice, guys. Very nice young man.
Mhm.
Hope to stream with him again.
Absolutely.
Okay, our first question we're going to get into is a Batman question, and it is Dave Bautista as Bane.
Mhm.
Bautista has had his eyes on another comic book character, that of Batman villain Bane, with the actor revealing that he tried what he could to feature in Matt Reeves' upcoming The Batman. The Guardians of the Galaxy star says he did what he could to win the role of Bane. Do you think he would be a good fit as Bane? And is this something you would like to see?
Personally, I really didn't have.
Business, go
Oh, he got some power. Look at him.
Power. Woohoo!
back in business.
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Yes.
All right.
Nah, I never didn't really have a want to see the Batman because I knew, because of Patterson. But Dave Bautista, just because of his build, his look and his build, would make a great classic Bane
Mhm.
instead of Tom Hardy's Bane, of course, because he just wasn't big enough. Bane was a massive character, if I remember right.
Mhm.
And I think Batista would do it justice if they wrote it right. I have no doubt that he could play the character.
I agree with you 100%. I think Batista would actually, he's big enough to be Bane, that's for sure.
Mhm.
Yep.
So I definitely think he could play the character. I would love to actually see him as Bane, because you don't really need to have great acting ability to be Bane.
No.
But Batista's acting has been getting better over the years. So
Well, he's taken a page out of
The Rock.
well, The Rock for one, yeah, because The Rock, I'm happy with his acting career. He stays in his lane of what he's good at. Occasionally, I mean, when he first started, of course, he took all the stupid roles, for kids movies and stuff. But the other one,
John Cena.
Yeah, thank you, John Cena. John Cena started the same way, but he's starting to get into better roles. He landed
Bumblebee. Final Fantasy.
No.
Final Fantasy.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
9. He's in 9. He falls right in that line. I love Blade Runner 2049, and he has a very short role in that. But what's funny is for those geeks of us who like the original one, it's a scene that was cut out and not shot for the first film that he's in. And so it's kind of really cool. I mean, I don't know if you've seen 2049 yet, but
I did.
But that first scene was supposed to be in the first one, and they cut that all out. Didn't even shoot it, and so I geeked out on the fact, oh wow, this is what it was supposed to be. And then when he did it, it was like perfect guy. I mean, they picked the perfect person to play that very quiet but menacing character.
Yeah,
He
it
says
was
just
a
like-
good job.
Yeah, and so I think he'd be perfect for Bane, for an early Bane.
I think he has the look, but I'm not sold on his acting yet. Not quite yet.
But do you have to act all that much for that?
Bane is a highly intelligent.
He is, but
I don't know if he could speak as well as Tom Hardy did. And people say that I don't like the way. I could hear when they remastered it or do whatever
Yeah.
they did. I could hear
the
exactly
remastered
what
was
he was
much
saying.
much better. The original cut, the original
Yeah.
mix of the vocals, it
I
was all
don't know
muddled.
if he could carry his lines as smooth as Tom Hardy did.
Well, here's the thing. I'd like to say that since the Batman is much earlier than what the Dark Knight Rises is, because that's literally the twilight of Batman's career, then perhaps it's a little different. It's Bane. He's highly intelligent, but perhaps he doesn't speak as much because he's more introspective and thought he thinks about it.
I
You
hear
could
what
get
you're
away with
saying,
that.
Chris, but I think at some part he gonna have to put together a couple of sentences. And I
No,
don't know.
yeah,
I
but
don't know if I'm just saying I don't know if Batista can carry that part. I just don't.
Okay, but did Tom Harlan's Bane, was that like an Oscar-winning performance in The Dark Knight
No,
Rises?
but when Bane was on the screen, you were drawn to him. I don't know if Batista has that same charisma. I'm just saying for me.
I get it. I get it. I get what you mean.
Thank Wolf Keaton for the $5 super chat. He said, if you know Bane lore, he is a quite deep character. Not all
yeah,
muscle. He is
no,
a genius.
he is, and that's why I think it was such a travesty to paint him the way they did in
Batman.
Forever, Batman Forever.
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
The guy on Gotham was awesome.
Yo, no, yeah, no, but then again, we've talked about Gotham a lot. When it comes down to the villains, Gotham's just nailed it down for the most part. There's a few,
Yeah.
I think they did all. To me, my favorite was the Riddler, Mad Hatter, the Penguin. Those three, I think they killed.
Wasn't me for Gotham after the first season? I checked out, so I should
Hey,
probably go back and watch
Go
it.
back and watch it. Go back and watch it. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, the last episode is gonna piss you off. So now, I'm gonna tell you right now. The last
yeah,
episode,
I haven't
you're
gotten
like,
there yet.
what the hell?
I heard it got really interesting.
They should have
Yeah.
spent in the suit design. That's all I'm gonna say.
In Batman suit design, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, so they actually show him in the suit. Okay.
Okay, next question. Anybody else say anything to say? Ninja, did you say anything about this?
Yeah, I think it would be perfect. Absolutely. You know,
Okay.
I think that he would perform good. You know, he's built enough for him. The look will be good at least.
And
But I don't know about the acting.
he's fairly well spoken.
Yeah.
I mean, he's matter of factly. I think if you write the lines properly, and you got a guy there saying this is more what I. If you got a good director who knows how to direct people, I think you get the performance out of him you need, and I think he can learn his lines. Listen, say what you will about wrestlers. Here's the fact: even though it might be childish soap opera writing and stuff, they have to remember those lines. They're acting scenes. They are actors. And they're very skilled actors because I'm sorry, even though it's I don't know as great as it used to be when they're in the ring, it's still very acrobatic. One misstep, they're going to hurt somebody. And
That part I'm not doubting. The physicality, he got that down.
no, I'm not talking. I'm not. I mean, what I'm saying is it's timing. It's up here. A lot of that's up here because he has to know right when to do something. The lines, he still has to memorize lines because they're not up there with a sheet of paper reading it. There are times when they're up there for 15 minutes back and forth talking. Some of it might be ad-libbed, but a lot of it they do right ahead of time.
Yeah, of course.
So I think that he can do it. And again, if you get the right director, which I can't remember who the director is. This is like his first or second film I think they're directing, isn't it? Yeah. So that may not be the right person but when you put Ridley Scott in the executive producer's chair of 2049 and he's able to go up and say, hey, let act it like this, you get a good solid scene. I think you can get that from him.
His performance in Blade Runner wasn't bad. It was good.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was a good performance.
If you can direct somebody
Batista
or
was
tell
in
somebody,
Blade Runner.
yeah, in 2049, the new one.
Right at the beginning.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I've traveled all over the southeastern part of the country at the wrestling, and I ain't never heard Batista talk on the mic and stuff like The Rock, Chris Jericho, Ric Flair, those guys. If you got a flair for it, and you're a natural speaker, then that's when they give you more stuff to talk about. And at one point, The Rock and Stone Cold, they just let them ad-lib. I've never seen that type of talking and
I understand. I'm not disagreeing with you. That's probably why he didn't get the part because he just hasn't had enough time in scenes that make that a director and a casting agent's going to look at it and say, I haven't seen him do what we're looking for him to do.
But
what was that movie where he held up him and a little girl and he was like a secret agent or something?
Something Spy.
My Spy?
My Spy.
I'm gonna have to watch that and critique him
He does
because
pretty good.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not
but
too
it's a
bad.
kids movie again. He's at the early stages of his post wrestling acting career. He's
Like
where John
The
Cena
Rock
was
was.
about 3 years ago, and where The Rock was about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's going to wind up where they're
well,
at. I think,
I hope he make it. I don't want to talk no bad juju on nobody.
yeah.
Put
Look at
no bad.
Austinator's. Look at Austinator's last comment there.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
I
he
was
did.
just about to say that. Towards the end of his career,
When he first started,
yeah,
he was just he was a player. He was
he
he was
couldn't talk, right?
yeah.
But towards the end of his career, they gave him more stuff on the mic, and when he had his
But
feuds with
Randy
certain
Orton.
wrestlers,
Yeah.
Randy Orton,
Yeah.
yeah,
But you
he
see,
did it.
I think it's because of people like Ric Flair, Vince McMahon himself too. Ric Flair, Vince McMahon, Hulk Hogan. These guys have been in that business forever, and they now understand that I mean, Hulk Hogan has nowhere else to go. He tried his acting career. Nobody was there to really teach him and hone it. Ric Flair's always been in and out of wrestling, and those guys, I think, look at these younger guys, and when they're starting to get up in their career, they start looking at them and say, you know what? You need to look and you need to start working on your speaking. You need to start working on your acting, and then go find a different job because you're not going to be able to do this forever. The only reason why they're still doing it is it's all they know. Vince McMahon has been doing this since he was a kid, almost. I mean, his dad owned whatever it was before WWF. I mean, he was part of the, the divisional group.
ACW or something
Yeah,
like that.
and so,
AWA.
yeah,
AWA, that's it.
and so he, he's just kind of been around it, and he doesn't really wrestle, but he's involved really heavily with it. But I think they started realizing that there's a market to teach these people, become who you are here, and we're going to help you move past it.
Well, that's the thing. It brings more people to the WWE when their wrestlers go and move on to acting and become popular.
And then you can always bring them back for a 5-second get in the ring and say you're a piece of trash, and then you get hit over the back of the head. Yeah, I mean, they may never really wrestle again.
Him in a documentary I watched that you are stupid if you go back in that ring, son.
Cool.
So, Rock's father told him that.
Oh yeah.
Documentary. He's like, you done made it out.
Yep.
You be a fool to go back in there. So Rock, he come in, he might give you a damn rock bottom and a people's elbow, and then he out.
Yeah, that's the point.
What documentary was that?
It was like on YouTube. I'll see you the link, and I think the Rock bought his son because his dad is Rocky Johnson.
Yeah, I know.
And he was talking. I'll look it up and send it to you. I watched like if it's something on YouTube involving a Rock, Stone Cold Jericho. I kind of gravitate to it if I watch it because it was like shit talkers when I was really watching.
Yeah, I usually watch some of those YouTube videos where they're shooting about things that happen. You know what I mean, and the real life drama behind it. Yeah.
Well, there's real life drama back there, but it's
for sure.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not one of these people who sit there and buy into all the storylines and all that, but I enjoy wrestling still. I just don't watch it much anymore.
I watched the one with the Dusty Rhodes story. That sucker went through some shit, buddy.
Well, you see, my father wrestled Harley Race in high school and stuff. So when they'd come to town here in Kansas City, the Municipal Auditorium, we'd go backstage, and I got to meet a lot of these guys when they were nobodies. Back when the AWA was the big thing, and WWE hadn't started yet, and all that stuff. So we would go backstage, and then I remember slowly seeing them set up the red curtains to do the interviews with the individuals. And when Ric Flair would be there, and then it started growing and growing. Then the WCW, the WWF, which I still to this day call crap on the fact that they had to change their name, because come on, they were WWF for 20 plus years, and then you make them change.
Yeah, bullshit.
Stop it. No, tell me that anybody's going to think that the WWF is anything but the Worldwide Wrestling Federation. I don't care. World Wildlife Foundation or whatever. Change your initials. Anyways, I just remember watching it all go up and change, and it was they all, the old guys all live very hard lives.
Uh,
Sorry, we kind
uh,
of went off in the.
yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
I had a stream with Tommy last night. He's talking about retro discussions, but one of the guys that was on Slasher McSplitter, he brought on wrestling, and it turned. He streamed for 3 hours, and 2 hours of that was wrestling.
Hey, you can do it. You can do it.
Oh, they did it. They can. They
Yeah,
did
yeah,
it.
yeah. Yep.
I was lost.
You don't watch wrestling, JJ?
No, I watched. I started watching wrestling in like the late '90s, but it only lasted like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. I mean, I think we had to stop watching it when I was a kid when I jumped off the edge of the couch and cracked my dad's ribs with my knee. That kind of does it, but we used to watch it every time it was on, and we would wrestle together. My dad's gone, but those are some of those memories that just I love it. I mean, I still think back to this day about, oh yeah, I did crack my dad's ribs, and my mom heard it. I jumped off. My mom heard it, and comes out and says, what was that? And my dad's sitting here going like, can't breathe, and he's like, nothing. We were just fooling around, and then he ended up having to go to the hospital later on that night, and that's when he said, yeah, he jumped off the couch and hit me in the ribs.
Damn.
That took the TV out of the living room and took a lot of fun out of it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Next topic.
Wrestling.
Topic number 2, Wonder Woman. Patty Jenkins gave the DCEU one of its few bright spots with her 2017 take on Wonder Woman. The acclaimed filmmaker is now returning to the world of superheroes with a much delayed and highly anticipated sequel, Wonder Woman 1984. In an interview with German publication Geek, Jenkins revealed that she will likely be saying farewell to the world of the Amazonian superhero after one more movie. Do you want to see her do more stuff in the DCU, or are you okay with Wonder Woman 3 being her last movie?
It won't be her last one.
Well, I don't really have an opinion on that because, for one, 84 ain't even out yet, nowhere near being out yet. So it's like,
We don't even know.
We don't know if it's going to be good or bad or what. We might see 84 and say, hell yeah, do more. But then again, we might turn around and see 84 and say, nah, she needs to quit.
Yeah, but she's already under contract to do the third one, right?
Yeah.
So the third one's going to come out regardless. It's just, I think she has some other projects that she's going to be doing with DC, but not directing.
Actually,
producing.
The rumor I heard, because what she originally wanted to do when she came to the DCEU, when they started talking to her, they asked her, what's the one movie you would want to do with the DC universe? And she said Superman. I have a feeling that if she has a chance, she's going to direct the next Superman.
Oh, I doubt that.
I doubt
she
that.
wants to do it.
She may want to do it. Doesn't mean they're going to get. I don't think so. No.
I don't know.
I don't see that.
I think she could do it, but who?
I'm not saying she can't do it.
Who do you
I
think
just
they're going
don't
to
think
pull
they
out
would
to
do
do
it.
that?
Yeah.
If she wants to do, I'll put it this. Okay, let me rephrase this. If Wonder Woman 84 is a success, a smash hit whenever it does get released, I think that's 2 in a row for her, and she can go to them and say, "Listen, next Superman movie, I want it," because I think Henry Cavill has even said that he's talked to her and he likes her ideas for it. Now, again, this is also all depending on the Zack Snyder cut, because if the Zack Snyder cut is a smash success and people like that vision, they may definitely retroactively go back and say, okay, we're back on board. Let's keep going the way we were going with it.
Yeah, but Snyder already came out and said that's his own thing now, right? So I'm not saying they won't do it. I'm not saying that, but he made it seem like once it's done, that's it, and then he's done with the
we'll
DCEU.
see. But I mean,
money talks, right? I know.
But I think that she's gonna have more to do with the the DCEU.
Yeah.
And truth be told, somebody like her, so far, I haven't seen anything she's done with the first Wonder Woman, that would make me not really kind of say that maybe she should kind of be in charge of how this all goes. But I'm not sure she's the right person, but she might be a person that can kind of help steer it the right direction.
Maybe.
It all depends on, again, I think the Snyder Cut will change a lot of things if it's a hit. I think Warner Brothers will say, okay, I guess we got to keep these people happy. Let's keep going the way we were going or something. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of question marks right now with the fact that we don't have Wonder Woman 84. We don't know what the Snyder Cut's going to be like. We don't know a lot of things. So, but I don't think this is the end of it. But Wonder Woman 3, if 84 is good, I guess if that's her farewell and she walks away, I guess okay. I mean, I'm not going to tell a director to keep doing it if they don't want to do it. Because that's when you start getting crap.
Yeah, as long as she wants to do it, I mean, that's what it is, right? When you have someone that has the passion that wants to make a movie, they're going to do it right. You know what I mean? They're going to put their all into it, and they're going to make sure that it's one of the best movies that they can at least produce. Yep. So I have no issues with that. Like I said, I loved Wonder Woman. I'm still not sold on 84 yet. I'm really not, but I have to see it and see.
Yeah.
You know, so same. I'm a little bit nervous for it, to be honest.
Yeah. Me too. Because I'm still curious how they're bringing back the dude, man.
Yeah, it's explained in the Junior novel, I heard, but I haven't even picked that up.
I am very scared of that because I think that could be the biggest problem with this movie if they just come up with this stupid premise for him to be back.
Yeah.
And especially for her to buy into it. Because the way that the one teaser trailer was set up, which again, I'm weird because they did one and they haven't done anything since. Black Widow's still dropping them every once in a while. They're like, keep remembering this. And I think Wonder Woman had them at the beginning. Now I'm kind of thinking Black Widow's going to take over.
I always thought Black Widow was going to take over anyways, to be honest.
Well, I said that too, but you know, people like Sean Stackhouse said I was crazy. They're like, oh, Wonder Woman's a guaranteed $1 billion film. I said, I don't know, man. Hey, the Steve guy being back is just a question mark for me. Because again, like I said, Wonder Woman's supposed to be smart and intellectual, and if she just buys into it, it better be a damn good way of bringing him back. So
yeah, because well, as far as the two are concerned, at the current point in the MCU is dominating.
Right.
I actually like Wonder Woman, but I've seen Justice League, BVS, Man of Steel, Wonder Woman, but it's like, okay, I haven't seen Aquaman, Shazam, or nothing like that, so I don't know how they went or how good they are. I hear people raving about the two movies all the time, but I personally haven't seen them. But I loved Wonder Woman, and I kind of liked the trailer, the teaser or trailer for 84. But still, we ain't seen enough of it to know. So it's just a watch and wait game right now because I can't even answer the question or talk about the topic because it's just a watch and wait thing because, who cares if she's under contract? If the movie sucks, the movie's going to suck. Ain't nobody going to want to watch a third one.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, if she is under contract, and that's another thing too, and it sucks, will they actually honor that and let her make the third one? That's the question too, right? I think they will. But at the same time, you're absolutely right. It all depends on whether this movie is good or not. Yeah. If it shits the bed,
exactly.
You know what I mean. If it shits the bed, and the reason, not only that, is because the DCEU has such a bad reputation already of putting out bad movies.
Yep.
They might not be able to come back from it if it shits the bed.
Right.
What do you think, Ninja?
Well, I personally think that she's a good director. She directed, she's decent. She's not like the best or anything, but she's okay. But yeah, she can join. She can come back if she wants to work on another film, maybe another superhero film. Any really. But man, now because I've been watching Stargirl lately, I actually now want a Stargirl film, to be honest.
Yeah, I would definitely like that too.
So I think that would be a potential film maybe for the DCU. if they want to go down that path. But yeah, I think she would be a good director if they want to keep her for more. But you know, director's choice.
Yep. What about you, Danny?
I think if Wonder Woman 84 is going to be good, then she'll stay. Sometimes I don't know. I don't understand why. I don't. I think if I was a director, and as long as I was hot, I'm gonna stay in the game. And they'd be like, "Well, I'm bored. I want to try something new." Nah, long as I'm Marvel checks coming in, I'm gonna be right there until I start sticking it up. So I don't understand that thought process about I want to try something different, try something new when I'm bored. Nah, dog. With all the superheroes they got, give me another one. I research.
Both sides of the MCU and the DCEU. Come on, guys. You could be doing this as long as you got a good story and a good director. You could be doing this for the next 30 years.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. But that's the thing. Do you
just
really
don't saturate it? Just do like one every 3 years or so.
But that's the thing. Do you really want to do like Marvel or DC movies for 10 years? You know what I mean? Like these directors have their own visions. They have their own stuff they want to do.
Yeah, but you see, when you get somebody like Kevin Feige involved, and then he lets directors direct their movie, but he controls where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the MCU is winning. Is because
I know that. But a lot of these directors, they don't want to be stuck on the same thing over and over again.
But they don't have to be.
I hear what you're saying, but I believe if I was making 10 million plus each movie, I'd find a way to live with that. I'm just saying, I'd find a way to live with that.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's the same thing with certain actors. Like, Hugh Jackman was tired of playing Wolverine all the time. You want to do something different. I can understand that.
Because that is such a stringent workout and diet. So that I could kind of see that. I got to eat down, let's say, cheese for 10 years. I'd be like, nah, fuck that. But
yeah, but Jackman also went and did this. He went and played that. I believe no matter how good the movies are, I'm talking about Wolverine or Logan himself. Hugh Jackman played the character so well; it's hard to recast the role. I think he pulled the character off. Okay,
he did. But I like I said on my last stream, I don't want to be the one to say that there's not another actor that can actually pull it off as good.
There's two actors now that can pull it off.
Okay.
Bill Driver, the guy that played Sabretooth, I think he can pull it off.
Which character is it?
The guy that played
Wolverine.
Okay.
I think he can pull it off because he was an awesome Sabretooth. So there ain't gonna be much to transform him to look like Logan, in my opinion. And I think Keanu Reeves could definitely pull it off with his John Wick look.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not built enough.
Shoot, all it takes is about 6 months in the gym, bro.
That's true.
You got another super chat, Danny.
I'm sure I didn't see it. Where is that at?
You're good. It's the last. I think it's the last.
You're the only monetized channel here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is not true.
Well, I mean, it's on your channel, so.
I just say I don't see it yet. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Wolf Geekdom.
Much appreciated.
Yes.
Stargirl may appear in Black Adam, I believe.
I don't know. I'd like to see that.
I don't know. I didn't hear that.
Again, I would be.
Society of America is supposed to appear. I don't know if it's going to be the Stargirl that we're looking at now. It may be a version of Stargirl, but I don't think it's going to be the one that we're seeing on the CW now.
Oh no, definitely not.
But you see,
no.
The thing that they've done with Crisis of Infinite Earths is they've opened up the DCEU on film to the CW universe, and by doing so, you've created the multiverse. And again, it just needs somebody to rein it all together and say, "Okay, here's our plan."
What do you
TV talk to
showing up?
Whatever, but you tell the TV people to talk to the film people so you can gather ideas where you can have little intersections. Not so much the TV coming to the big screen, but maybe the big screen guys going down to the TV for a 5-second flashback.
Well,
or something. I mean,
well, no, I hear what you're saying because with the Flash being in this crisis, Ezra Miller's Flash, that right there opens up to show that they're in the same type of multiverse. So,
well, and like I said, they did that. If Christopher Reeves was still alive and not hurt, they would have used him probably.
yeah, for sure.
They used Brian
Tom Welling.
Singer's. Who?
They also used Tom Welling.
Yeah, yeah. They used him. They used they didn't use Michael Keaton, but they did.
But they used the reporter.
Yeah, so they brought that one to it. They did a really good. Okay, I'm not a big CW fan, but I got to give them credit for at least tying everything together.
Oh, man, then use Burt Ward, and there ain't no way that Batman is in the damn universe.
They did it though. He is now.
Yeah,
But the thing is it does. But it's a multiverse. That's somewhere completely different. That doesn't have to be brought back. You don't have to bring that back. It just acknowledges that it's there, and then you now have to get the movie universe to acknowledge stuff like that too. If you bring Ezra Miller back for the Flash, all you have to do is write a quick scene where he talks about this this occurrence, and then it pulls that together, and then you start having this formulation. Because I guarantee you right now, while we haven't gotten into the MCU stuff that's going to be on Disney Plus, when it does happen, I'd be very surprised if it hurts anything. I think it'll only solidify stuff more. And
go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
You're not here. I can put you in the timeout Phantom Zone.
Yeah, he still has control over that. But he gave you go look at the. He gave you $1.99 super chat.
Yep, he did.
He's so cheap he can't even give you a penny.
Yeah, you know. That's just a way for him to make sure you see it.
Ooh, said you, sir, are off base, Danny. What you got to say about that? Sounds coming hard at you, bro.
I'm trying to see that super chat he talking about.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming up. I'm watching the actual YouTube.
Kinda, yeah, it's kind of slow. That's why.
You're lucky you gave me a little bit of money. I can't.
Yeah. Now he's gonna make you. Now he's gonna make you feel
foolish for me to put you in the Phantom Zone.
Hang on a second. I got to address this real quick. Chris. I'm right freaking here, man.
I had to.
Really?
It wouldn't be me if I didn't do like a fourth wall break type thing.
I'll break your fourth wall. Come on.
Damn right.
Come on.
Man, we're gonna have a talk, really.
Okay, well, you can try, but it's like a brick wall, I've heard.
Yeah, I was talking about Titans and Batwoman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody said on the other chat that Batwoman was better than Titans.
Aiden, that's why I brought him on. So we can get
no,
on
Aiden did not say that.
It wasn't Aiden?
Actually.
Oh, it's Sour. Yes, Sour.
Sour Pat.
Yeah.
Or sauerkraut. Really?
Yeah, that was bad, man. I don't know if I could take your taste in TV shows seriously after that one, man.
I had to stop at like episode 5 or either 6 of Batwoman. I just could not take it no more.
So
it was
horrible.
I couldn't watch none of it after Crisis. I haven't watched none of it after Crisis, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
You didn't like Crisis, JJ?
I did. I kind of enjoyed it, but after that, I tried watching the shows after the Crisis show, the crossover, and I just no.
You weren't feeling them?
Nah, especially Batwoman. I was starting to get into it just a hair. I'm like, okay, all right, but then Crisis happened. I'm like, nah.
You're better than me. I got to one episode.
Use your time to watch The Flash and Black Lightning. You will not be disappointed.
The fact that they brought Tom Welling into the mix, I loved it. But I didn't like the version of Clark that they put him in. Because, hey, man, they brought him back, Erica Durant's back, him and Lois, cool. But put him in some other capacity.
You're smoking, man.
I have no idea, man. I
love it.
Crisis is legit
poopy.
I don't know what the hell going on in Minnesota. But you better stop drinking that water or whatever.
For
you
real.
Dude, he's a Minnesota Vikings fan.
Yeah, it's fucking up your mind.
My God, he is not. It's like cold weather, man. It's when they start to thaw out, it just doesn't thaw out completely, and it's kind of mushy like a bad hamburger patty.
You can tell us, man. When you went to Florida last month, did you feel better because you had warmer
clean water?
Yeah.
Hey,
what
hey,
you drink
John.
up there, boy? Breathing ain't healthy.
John, what's wrong with you? I'm the weed smoker up here. What's wrong with you?
Oh, so am I. We got
What's
that in
wrong
common,
with you?
JJ.
You ain't a weed smoker up here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there
No. I'm just saying. I
it's
smoke.
legal.
I'm
Well,
just saying, you ain't the only
medically-
one. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, for you, I mean.
Yeah, medically it's legal.
Legal here.
But after the first year, hopefully the vote will go through. It'll be recreationally legal. It's on the
Oh,
ballot.
Everywhere in Canada.
It's just
recreational.
We'll get
legal,
away. We'll
boy.
get away from that though, for Danny's sake.
Yeah. I know, Danny. Sorry,
Y'all
off.
don't want that, bro. Man,
All right.
it'll triple DUIs.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. All right, I smoke my brains out, but I don't ever get behind the wheel and do it. I don't
I'm
ever
not
leave the
saying
house.
you might be one of the only ones in the world, but I ain't gonna get in that. I'll be talking for
No,
another
I
hour.
understand. No,
Yeah.
I understand.
I will tell you.
All right, Danny, I'm gonna
that
jump
you
off
can-
of here and
No, you
get
ain't.
on my phone. Okay.
I will tell you that you can burn and drive a lot more clearer than you can if you're drinking.
All
right, listen, guys.
I can't test that theory because I ain't gonna try it.
I know
did-
you ain't.
All right, guys. I know this is way off topic, but I did test that theory, and this was about 15 years ago. About 20 years ago. Me and my friends hopped in the car after we got through frying our brains. We decided we're gonna go to Walmart. Okay, well, we're riding down the road, and I get off the highway, and I'm sitting here at the stop sign. They're like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Where the fuck we going?"
That I can see. That I can see.
No, I forgot where we were going.
Yes. That I can understand.
So that's why I don't do that shit no more.
That I can see. That is an effect. That is an effect. Yeah, but it's not going to affect your driving, though. That's what I'm saying.
No.
You may
if
forget where the fuck you're going.
Yeah, if anything, you're gonna be safer because you're driving so damn slow.
Yeah, because when you drive
Oh,
cautious
my
when you're
God.
high.
Yeah. Okay. Once
All right,
it's legal
sorry, Danny.
everywhere, Alonzo lighting everyone up.
I got you guys. Don't worry. I got you guys.
That's
I'll
all
light,
right.
I'll light it
That's
up
not-
for y'all.
Thank
ain't
you
a bad idea.
Wolf Geek, I appreciate the super chat, bro. Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
I'm not going to be very long again.
Hopefully it'll stay in a little bit longer for you, bro. How you doing?
We're gonna go.
Horrible, actually. Thanks for asking.
Well,
We're gonna
sorry
try
to
to
hear
let you go first while we got you with this question.
that. Mhm.
Big Show as the Kingpin. WWE's Big Show is the new Kingpin in Spider-Man 3 fan art. Fans are easily able to imagine the Big Show suiting such a role to the T, and support for casting him in the role of the supervillain gained even more traction after Wright openly declared his interest in the role in a past interview. Do you think the Big Show would make a good Kingpin? Go ahead with that, Aiden. Can you hear us, Aiden? Aiden, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you
Do
hear
you
me?
think the Big Show would make a good Kingpin?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I always imagined Mike Tyson as Kingpin. What do you guys think of that?
I think
Ooh.
he's open something.
I think he's
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I think
First of all, he ain't tall enough and he ain't big enough. So that would
Well,
be
if you're
nowhere
going with
near,
the Michael
that would
Clark
be-
Duncan type,
that
the
would be nowhere near
Is it-
comic book accurate.
No,
Shorter
absolutely
than
not.
Kingpin?
Say again?
Isn't Michael Clark Duncan shorter than Kingpin too?
Yes, he was. I
Maybe-
believe he was.
Maybe in height, but I'm talking about he looked like it, and he's big as a damn mountain.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to his weight, he was a good Kingpin. I don't think that was an issue.
That wasn't.
I think, Tyson, I don't think would work. Plus, Tyson's a horrible actor, anyways.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
The only thing Mike Tyson is good at is acting as himself,
Yeah.
and even then
Who's a
he can kind of
horrible
mess
actor,
it
Mike
up.
Tyson?
Not the the guy that plays Kingpin on the Netflix Daredevil, he is going to be hard to beat because him and Michael Clark Duncan kind of set the bar. At first, it was Michael Clark Duncan, and the guy I can't think of his name, the Italian guy that plays it on the Netflix Daredevil. He's set the bar high. So someone is going to have if I was to get that role and I fit the description, black or white, I would study them both. But I think I would lean more towards the Kingpin on the Netflix because he was on point.
And who was the other one you were talking about?
Other who?
Would Big Show make a good Kingpin?
Yeah, no, I know that, but you said Michael Clark Duncan.
Oh, and the one from the
guy for the Netflix Daredevil.
Okay. All right, I got you. All right.
What do you think, Ninja?
Okay, I think I think he would be a very good Kingpin. But it is very hard to be the Netflix, Kingpin a lot because I think they did Kingpin justice in that show. That was what I thought Kingpin was in the comics.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
That's it.
He was perfect for the role, and Daredevil is one of my favorite shows, just because of that. One of my favorite comic book shows. So, the big he would be a good Kingpin in the MCU, but isn't Daredevil already in the MCU? So. The TV show. So how would that work? To be honest,
I think the TV shows aren't connected to the.
I don't think they
aren't
are
connected to the universe anymore.
Oh, anymore?
Yeah, they stopped that.
They removed it. All right.
Yeah, they removed it.
I don't think
Like the MCU ones.
Yeah.
They're the only one that's canon. Is those is
Agents of Shield.
There are some that are canon. Which one?
I think it's Agents of Shield, and even that has stepped away from the movie.
It has,
position.
But I think that part of that is canon. I think part of the Peggy
Carter.
Yeah, that one was too. But
Agent
yeah,
Carter,
most of them don't follow it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now, what are you gonna say, Ninja?
No, I just said all right.
Oh, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I guess if you wanted to fully bring it all back together, I guess you could use the guy. I'm just not sure. I mean, I think that they're going to make these MCU Disney Plus things the new thing, and the rest of it's going to go its own way.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, for me personally, Big Show has the size. I went to a WWE event, man. And you don't know how big he is until you actually see him. And it's like, holy shit, this guy is huge.
He's 7 foot tall.
Yep. And
he's what?
7 foot tall.
And what was Andre the Giant? 7'3"?
7'4".
Okay, I mean, I saw Andre, and that in itself was crazy. I've seen the Big Show once, but I was quite a ways back. But you could still tell he towers over everything around him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not even funny.
Mm-hmm. Seeing him on TV doesn't give him justice, man. When you see him in person, it's like, holy shit. So he would definitely have the side. Again, the only thing that would be the issue, once again, is his acting ability. You know what I mean? I don't think he does either. I mean, there were some times where he was in the ring and he was really good on the mic. Like, he has the intensity. But
you gotta realize, I don't mean to cut you off, Hanzo.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say for instance, Batista gets Bane and he gets Kingpin. You know that they're gonna be measured against DiCaprio, whatever his name is, from the
and Michael Clark Duncan. And
he's gonna be measured against
Tom Hardy.
And they just, I don't care what y'all say how good their acting is, it is not up to par with those two actors or those three actors.
I get it.
I would say
Batista has a better chance.
I would give you that.
Because the Big Show, I don't think's ever done anything outside of the ring.
Man, I don't think the Big Show done was a damn thong song video, and he didn't ever sit there.
No, actually,
No,
he
he's
has
been
a
on some
TV
TV
series
shows
now.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has a TV series.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah, it's trash.
But no, he's also. I think he's also guest appeared on like a crime TV show or something like that.
Mhm.
You know,
I
he's done guest spots, but
I mean, again, and let's be real, like, right? These
Hey,
guys
Paul
can
Rudd.
take acting lessons. I'm sure Batista has been taking acting lessons. I'm sure if Big Show wants to get into the industry, he's going to be taking acting lessons,
Yep.
so they can get better. You know what I mean? They already have the blueprint from WWE, so they just need to refine it.
yeah, as long as they can learn.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly. Yeah, right away. They can, and Big Show has the look, and I've seen him have some intensity. You know what I mean? I mean, when he
Right.
first came to the WWE, he threw Stone Cold Steve Austin right through the fence, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Yeah, so he has the power, and if you give him someone that's littler than Stone Cold, like Daredevil's not as big as Stone Cold is, right? So, like, he can like manhandle him. Like he can pick him up, throw him around, and you don't have to CGI none of that crap or anything because
Yeah,
he can really do it.
he started in 7 movies.
Really?
Fighting with My Family came out 2019.
Well,
Okay, I can see him in
that's
that.
kind of a documentary though. So
Okay. Vendetta in 2015, starring him and Dean Cain. He was in The Waterboy in 1998.
was he?
Oh yeah, he was in the water.
Oh yeah, he was. I do remember that.
A show called Knucklehead in 2010. Jingle All the Way in 1996.
Yeah,
Huh.
Jingle all the way.
yeah, he was actually.
Little Hercules in 3D 2009. And Reggie's Prayer in 1996.
Okay. What TV show does he have? Did you show the TV show he has? Because it was like a year ago.
I don't see no TV shows.
No. I seen him on this TV show. I can't remember where I seen it. Maybe on Netflix.
I'm pulling up now.
Should be like this year or last year, maybe 2018 at the latest.
These damn ads. Get on my fucking nerves.
I think that the Big Show is definitely the size. He has the look. He has the intensity. But acting wise, yeah, that's the big problem is acting. I don't think he's got what it takes.
They could do him like Darth Maul. Just let him be in there and a voice actor speak for him.
Yeah, but he's still got to be able to pull off the expressions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anybody can mouth words or say words.
I was being kind of funny, JJ.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad.
I found it here. It's the Big Show. It's actually it's actually called the Big Show Show.
Oh yeah, sound like the big
Oh,
shit.
wow,
show.
yeah,
Well, it's the big shit show.
2020. Yeah,
It's the Big Show.
It's pretty horrible. He's I think he's a wrestler in it too as well. And
What?
He's a wrestler in it as well, and he has family like daughters and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah, he has like 3 daughters.
yeah, it's pretty trash.
Oh my god.
I sent you that document with that little clip with a rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it later. I seen it, but I'm definitely I'd be down. Like I said, man, I want to see new people. I don't want to see the same actors recycled over and over again. So I have faith that if they give him the role, that he'll be able to pull it off.
This is a fan's dream, I guess, if you're a fan of those actors, because I'm telling you, about 10, 15 years ago, I was clamoring for Triple H to be the new Conan. Especially when he had that King of Kings look, he wear that crown. I don't think he could pull it off. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he was in the doggone Blade.
You know, they're still trying to get the King Conan done with Arnold.
He'd be too damn.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, no, he's supposed to be the king now. But I
know, but that should have been
the way we see him at the end of the first Conan.
Yeah.
No,
I think 10 years ago, maybe.
Now Triple H, I was kind of eyeing Triple H early on.
Yeah, I could see
Thor.
Triple H
No,
being.
Thor.
I was seeing him being the son of Conan. What I had in mind.
No, I was
Man.
thinking of Thor. Of Thor.
Thor.
I had him
Yeah.
as Hercules.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I thought Triple H would have made a good Hercules.
I think Hercules would work for him.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
What do you know about Firm, Chris?
What?
Did you say Firm?
No, I
Firm?
said I could see Triple H as Hercules.
Oh, okay.
But back in the day, though, he don't look the same way as he
No,
does.
he doesn't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like once those roids kicked out,
Those roids.
yeah. Once he stopped taking those roids,
I tell you, though, man, I got a picture. He was here. I'm gonna bring it to work. Bring it here and show you my next stream. It's showing him, man. Cause I think Triple H got the most awesomest entrance I've ever seen. You take that
Oh, I've
one,
always loved this entrance.
and he
I
do
love
this right here.
all.
He's spitting, and I got the picture of him spitting up. That
Mhm.
shit is awesome, man. That is one of my favorite. That is my
I
awesome.
love the entrance music. It was awesome. That was back when I was watching it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Triple H was good, man. You know what I mean? And again, too, that's the thing. When he was wrestling, his acting and his mic presence was good. But when he went to the movie and did the Blade, his acting wasn't so good.
Yeah, because they did
Yeah,
them skits,
yeah,
man,
Blade
on the
3,
skits, man. I think it's a lot of ab lib. Because on them
Mhm.
skits, man, they're real funny. They kind of bounce
Oh
off
yeah,
each other.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't care for him in Blade 3, even though I know Ryan Reynolds was the comedic factor of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he could play off of it that well because it sounded like he was trying to be funny, but
Yeah.
to me it didn't work.
Yeah.
The problem is again, if you don't have the right director, that's not the movie to put these guys into.
Mhm.
If it's their first major role or a big role that it's going to be high profile, there was a lot of things wrong with Blade 3. Let's be honest, but I don't necessarily blame the wrestlers because it's kind of one of those things. No, I need you to do this. You need somebody very hands on so they
But
can.
Doing Blade 3, Wesley Snipes and Ryan Reynolds weren't even talking. They was like sending messages and all kind of crazy shit.
Well,
So that
I heard Wesley Snipes was a prick though.
yeah.
He was.
I see him in real life. Man, that's a short sucker.
I heard that too.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
short.
I heard
Well,
that
haven't
too.
you seen the first Major League?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really obvious in Major League how short he is.
Yeah, he's short.
I'd have to go back and watch it because I don't really remember.
But the way they film Blade, man, he don't look short. That sucker, man, on Blade done. That sucker, boy. That
No,
first
because
1 and 2.
it's kind of like how they do Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise is pretty
Tom
short.
Cruise
too.
is a short little man,
Yeah, I know
but
he's short.
you can't tell that when he's in his movies.
Mhm.
What is he? 5'4", 5'5", something like that.
So, him and Prince would have been good bunk baits.
Tom Cruise is 5'4", 5'5".
Yeah, he's
Something like
short.
that. Hang on,
Oh,
I'll find out. I'll find out real quick.
Yeah, he's short.
He's like Prince short.
Yeah.
Him and Prince about the same height.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa, JJ, you got light.
Yeah, buddy, better believe that.
Woo!
Oh, actually, Tom Cruise is 5'7".
Still short.
Yeah.
Still short. I'm like 5'11", so
I'm 5'9". I can't believe I'm taller than Cruise.
you know what I
Right.
mean?
A lot of people are.
He's got more money than I do, but I'm taller than he is. That'll work.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're not crazy like he is.
We can take his money from him.
You don't know that. I'm wondering about you, Chris. You know, this is YouTube. Masks are not required. We are far more than 6 foot apart from one another.
You know?
Why you got a mask on, dude?
I'm within 5 feet of the car next to me waiting on my kid.
Your windows are up.
Glass, you got the glass or window separating you.
I have one open.
Look, Tom Cruise is the same height as Dandelion Fluff.
Oh, is she in the chat?
Yeah.
Hi,
That's crazy. See,
Yeah,
see, so that just goes to show me if I ever seen this guy like walk past me, I probably wouldn't even recognize him because I'd be looking down at this little short dude. And I'm like, that can't be Tom Cruise.
Well, hey, you guys remember the wrestler Mark Marrow?
Yes.
I met him. He flying into town one day. I brought him his car. It was an event that night. I'm taller than he is.
Oh yeah.
For a wrestler, yeah, he's short.
He don't even look that short.
The one that looked like a woman at some time. The thing was so pretty. I'm so pretty. Wasn't that him?
Yeah, that's him. And he was with Sable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was fine. Did Stone Cold marry Sable?
No, I think it's not Sable because I thought it was Sable too.
Brock Lesnar married Sable. Ain't Brock Lesnar and Sable together?
Yeah, I believe it's Brock Lesnar. Hold on, I'll tell you who Austin's wife is.
Who did?
Well, wait a minute. I'm wrong. Mark Marrow is 6'1".
Oh, okay.
He seemed like he was short.
Deborah.
Deborah. Yeah, Deborah was hot too, though.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, Brock Lesnar looks like he's short, but he's 6'3".
No, Brock Lesnar ain't short, bro. I'm telling you, the biggest man I've seen on wrestlers, man, Hulk Hogan. That's like he got the right name. Goes, he don't even look human.
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, that sucker is tall as shit.
I'm waiting for a damn. Go ahead.
Hulk Hogan's like 6'7", I think.
Hey,
yeah, 6'7".
He is a monster in real life.
I'm waiting for a vein to explode on that guy.
Yeah.
For real. For real.
All right, fellas, we've been on an hour exactly. So I'm gonna go around, let everybody tell the people where they can find them at, and we're gonna call us for the night. All right, then George.
All right. Hello there, everyone. I am Nindroid243. You probably have seen me on the chats to many streams before, helping these great people. You can check out my own YouTube channel where I do rewrite videos, streams too. One stream called Galactic Chat. You can check me out on all those videos and fun streams I have on people also. You can also find me on Twitter at Nindroid243.
Excellent. And guys, make sure you sub to Nindroid's channel. I mean, he does some shit with Legos that you guys will not believe. Trust me.
Nice. I love Legos.
Oh, you watch his videos, man. Watch what he does with the stop motion Legos. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. I'm also a small filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
So.
Yeah, because this is the first time we've talked. So I've seen you in the chat. I know you get around, but this is the first time we've actually talked, man. That's cool. You do that with Legos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, good deal. All right, JJ, you're next, sir. Where can the people find you at?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JJ. You can find me a little bit of everywhere. Right now, I'm still trying to get my thing nailed back down. I do a weekly live stream called Randomness at its Finest. Random panel, random topics. It was on Sunday night, but now I got to find me a new home for it because our good friend Hans starts coming back to Sunday nights. And you can also find me right here on Twitter at SithLord3827. Sometimes I tweet, sometimes I retweet, sometimes I don't. It's a lottery. Come check it out. Had a blast, guys. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thanks for coming. Because I heard you said you were going to take a break from streaming for a while.
Yeah, that's something to talk about in a minute.
Well, no, I just appreciate you for coming on anyway.
No, like I got you, bro. I got you. But when the stream ends, I'll let you know.
All right.
Next.
All right, Anzo, you're next, sir.
What's up, guys? Bigger Ford Entertainment. You know the channel. You know what we do. Khaos List, Chaos Conversation, Rule of Three, Square One, Equilibrium, Storms Live, the OCC, which I'll probably be having another episode up tomorrow night, hopefully. So check us out, guys. We really appreciate it. Sub to every one of these channels. You know, show us some support because we're trying to build have a great community so that you all can come and enjoy some content.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chris, you're next, sir.
Yeah, you can reach me and find me at the Real Review 3000 here on Chaos Central, on Danny's channel, also on Anzo's channel on Tuesdays. Normally, extenuating circumstances today.
Power
And
went
you can
out.
find me over on Hanstar's channel and a bunch of other places. Tomorrow night I'll be on Merry Mayhem's Wednesday Night Mayhem. I'm a lot of different places, and yeah. So, guys, as always, had a really good time. So, yeah.
All right. And I am Comet Chat, aka Danny, on this channel. I'm taking over tonight just briefly because Alonzo has some issues, but he'll be back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. My show last night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is the Chaotic Conversation. I think next week we'll be doing movies from 1994 in no genre. Top 5 movies from 1994. Later in the week on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like Anzo said, we'll be on Square One. Me, him, 2 other guys we deal with. Also, we'll be on Rule of Three Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me, Chris, and Anzo. And then we got Equilibrium later in the afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I know that's a lot of stuff for y'all to watch. We asking for y'all pick one, pick two, pick all if you want to, but at least pick one and please support us. Everybody here on the chat has good content and we trying to support everyone. Also, 4 nights out the week, you'll catch me on Storm Live with my boy Rob. So please tune in for that as well. Go ahead, Chris.
I was going to say, just don't forget, guys, these are all live streams. They're on all our channels, including Chaos Central, to be watched at any time. So if you can't catch it right away, pick a day to go through and watch them.
Absolutely.
Really, guys. You can always go back and watch them. That's something, so we don't expect you to be there all the time, but if you can go back and watch them and catch up when you can, that's always a great thing.
Absolutely. And Dandelion Fluff, we would love to see you checking out our show. So please come and join us. And Danny, take us away.
All right, fellas. Y'all have a good night. Chat, we appreciate it. Until next week, we catch you later.
Great.
My phone's almost dead, so hopefully